AC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back and welcome back to Monday. It's almost done, but a little bit of a payback after a beautiful weekend. Today we had to pay up with an unsettled day and a good scattering of showers and some embedded thunderstorms. We're going to see scattered activity again tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be as widespread as today, but keep that rain gear handy not only for tomorrow, but through early Wednesday when we get our next cool front. So let's take a look at the big picture as we look at the upper level pattern. And we got caught in this pattern with a big ridge down in the Gulf of Mexico, but around the periphery of that ridge, we have lots of deep tropical moisture that's been coming out of the Pacific. And then on top of that, we're seeing some disturbances in that subtropical jet stream, we could call it that, that had ignited showers and storms today. And we'll probably do the same tomorrow, although we don't expect such a widespread scenario as what we saw today. Showers and thunder showers gradually diminishing as expected into this evening. Pretty much all is quiet here in Acadiana. And then the heaviest rains mainly across the central and northern parts of Acadiana, mainly along and north of I-10. We get in the shades of green. We're pushing 2 to 3 inches of rain, and the Doppler totals, at least on this product, a little underdone because we had over an inch at the Lafayette Airport. I got a couple of rain gauge readings in Opelousas at 2.7, so the number's underdone, and you can see if they're underdone, it was even worse as you got farther to the north and west. Up in eastern Texas, better than 5 inches today, so some much needed rainfall, though. It's been awfully dusty across the area, even though our rain is above normal for the entire year. As for the tropics, no worries right now in the Gulf of Mexico. We got 2 disturbances out in the Atlantic, one that has a slim chance of developing down the line at 20%, and a new actual tropical depression, number 15, out here by Africa. It's going to impact the Cabo Verde Islands. Expected to come tropical storm Nestor for just a few days, and then we'll die on the other side of the Atlantic basin. But a little bit closer to home, we have lots of deep tropical moisture in what's called the Central American Gyre. It's a big circulation area, and we think a couple of disturbances that will bear monitoring coming off of this. One that's probably going to develop on the Pacific side, an 80% chance of development, and then down here by the coast of Honduras, we think there's a slim chance of a tropical system developing down the line. But we do know that tropical moisture is going to be working its way northward. I put on the pressure gradient lines here, and you can see there's broad low pressure here. It heads right for Louisiana as we go into this weekend. So we'll be watching this. The threat of heavy rainfall looks to be mainly southeast Louisiana on eastward, but we'll have rain chances bumping up for Saturday. It should be drier as we head into Sunday. And then as we get into the middle part of next week, we have another nice front on the way, cooler, drier air on the way. Near term, it looks like the high resolution rapid refresh model is doing the best job. Few showers tomorrow morning. And then as the day progresses, we're going to see a few more scattered showers and thunder showers. So this bodes in the 50 to 60% range, hitting the highest population areas across the region. Then things begin to quiet down after drive time tomorrow evening. And then off to the north, you see those storms lining up? That's our next front. So we look at the NAM model. It's going to be warm. It's going to be humid. And then as we get into tomorrow night, we'll be watching that front. It gets here first thing Wednesday morning. So a good chance of rain during school travel time and commute time, but then turning breezy and cooler as the day wears on. Look at the temperatures holding in the 60s, but we should get into the lower 70s for Thursday afternoon, heading for the mid 50s for Thursday night. Near term, your rain chances perking up right around late morning, early afternoon. Temperatures pushing into the mid 80s, and over the next 5 days, it's that up and down temperature roller coaster. 80s tomorrow, 70s and 50s Wednesday into Thursday, and then warming back up for the weekend with a pretty good chance of rain and storms. We think on Saturday, but we're not going to commit to on how heavy those rains may be quite yet, but another inch or two of rain certainly a possibility, more as you go farther to the east, and then another front on the way that following Monday.
Good, but sweaty windows tonight.
Yeah, sweaty windows. You know how it goes.
Yeah.
You know when the humidity gets pegged and you have the AC on a little bit, and that's what happens.
I noticed today with the sunglasses getting out of the car a little
yeah,
bit when we did have a little sun.
The humidity kicks in.
All right, thanks, Rob.